What's up? How you doing? I am David Long. So I'm coming today to talk to you about a new thing that I am doing. I call it spiral wizard training, or developmental chess, or cognitive kung fu. And basically the idea is that I am going to train people to move people through stages. I've been doing it a little bit with some of my students, and basically it's like a philosophical approach to cognitive development. What we do is we start with a first round of going through the stages of development and talking about the different values and boons at each stage, what the lesson is at each stage. And this is good because it can help you to get in touch with what's good at each stage and how you might be out of touch with it, right? So there's a shadow element to it, as well as an ability to spot areas of weakness where you can do a little bit of work, pick up some new practices, do a little bit more study. So we move through the different stages, talk about the gifts or the boons, the lessons, the values, the good stuff, as well as the pitfalls. And then round two, we start to move people through the stages. And we do different practice rounds where I'm a Christian, or I'm a rational materialist, or I'm a green person, and we kind of assume a particular archetype and then do like a back and forth sort of dialogue where we talk to each other and I try to move you from one stage to the other. First you do it to me, and then I'll do it to you, and we'll move from blue to orange, and from orange to green, and from green into integral, and you'll have an idea about what it is to engage with people at different levels and move them through stages. Now, I realize that transformation isn't everything. Translation is a big deal too, so that would be also a technique or a class worth having, how to translate at different stages. So if you wanted to do two classes, we could do one about translation and one about transformation. I charge $60 an hour. Usually classes are 2 hours long. If it goes longer than that, I put a cap on it at 2 hours. Anything over 2 hours is still only 2 hours. And I do other stuff too. I do coaching if you want to talk about philosophy, if you want me to teach you integral theory. I do lots of different kind of classes, but this is one that I think that could be like a one-time class that you could do if you were interested. And it's a pretty fun exercise. If you're interested in doing that, hit me up, send me a message about it, and yeah, I'd be glad to run through it with you. It's fun stuff. And if you want to do both, yeah, hit me up. Really, I care about spreading the ideas and getting the stuff out there, so if you really want to do it but you can't afford it, hit me up as well. We'll figure something out. I'll see if I can get a couple of my students who have done it in the past to comment about it or make a video about it, then we can get some recommendations from people who have tried it. Yeah, so if you want to do some spiral wizard training, or if you want to do some integral theory tutoring sessions where I teach you the theory, or if you want to do some coaching sessions where we talk about your life and what you got going from an integral perspective, and I can see what kind of tools I can maybe bring to bear to help you with whatever you got going on, hit me up. Yeah, all right, good hanging out. Hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.
Hey guys, my name's Matt. Pretty new to the integral community here, but I have been meeting with David on more like a one-on-one level, and part of what we've done is explored a good chunk of spiral dynamics and necessary pieces that you pick up at each relative stage, as well as the things that are the pitfalls for each stage, which I found really helpful, not only for reflection on my own self and integrating each aspects of the spiral, but also understanding friends and seeing and having insight into where different friends are in a very humble way. You know, I know that there's a lot of confusion or pride around labeling people in communities in like argumentative ways. It's like, oh, that's a green idea, or that's an orange idea, or you're at red. And my conversation with David was great because we talked through that. We talked through this nature of seeing into people deeply so that we can participate in people's journeys. And I just found it super helpful. And so I wanted to encourage you guys to sign up for training with David. It's been great for me, and I think it would be great for any of you as well who are curious about learning more about spiral dynamics and the stages of human development. If you got the time, make an appointment. It was great for me, and just wanted to encourage you guys to do the same. All right, cheers.
Hey everybody, I'm Kai. David Long's Spiral Wizardry training is bar none the best tutoring session you're going to find on integral. Understanding the theory is one thing, but being able to apply the theory in real time with somebody is a whole other skill. And David really helps to put into focus what the key argument around each stage is and how to spot where somebody's at and where they're struggling. If you're interested in learning new skills and thinking in new ways, hit him up. Peace, guys.